Gelareh, is there anything, I don't see any more questions from the audience. Gelareh, is there any exciting or interesting project that you're working on in Iran now that you could share with us?
I was thinking, what are we developing now? We're actually mainly researching at this stage. Where I have been intensively looking at the saffron story. I have to say that is one thing that, but right now we don't have anything that is about to come out. It's mainly in development and research phase to look at like what can we do, what can we pitch, what would be good at this stage.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And Courtney, is there a story that you would like Gelareh to look at, or something that you'd like to see out of Iran?
I feel like we have to keep our stuff coming under wraps.
Well, thank you all very much. Is there any final comments that each of you would like to say? Oh, I'm sorry. There's another question here from the audience. If you don't mind, I think we have a little bit more time I can ask. If other outlets want to work with Gelareh and team, what's the best way to reach out? And do you work with other outlets, or are you exclusively working for Vice, Gelareh? And how can they reach out to you?
No, I work with other outlets and have worked with other outlets. Usually just email is always the best way. And I guess sometimes Instagram. Those two ways have always worked.
You mentioned Instagram. Instagram is very big in Iran. Did these stories get a lot of traction on social media, on Instagram?
They did, and actually, that's the one. Like when we look to see, what's out there, one of the first places we go to is Instagram. Like that's where everyone's present. I think Instagram has played a huge role in people's lives in Iran. And actually, when the stories came out, the first place that everybody would go to see the story was Instagram.
On your channel or on Vice's channel, or just
on Vice's channel? Because you don't need a VPN, so they can go watch the videos on Vice News. So you can see the full, because YouTube can be very hard and tricky. Most people don't go to YouTube. Some outlets have even translated the Vice pieces. I've seen some of them with Farsi, and so because the voiceovers are all in English. And yeah, but you can watch them all on Instagram, and people do go to Instagram and share it on their own page.